again for. And I don't want to restore to my last page. Fuck off. And we're going to be playing this today. Alexa, remind me in an hour and a half to come off. I don't remember what we're doing on the actual game. I can't remember whether I was doing side missions. I can't remember whether I was doing main missions. So, unfortunately, if you're watching the video, I will let you know as soon as we actually get in. So, like, if you want to watch the side missions and listen to me chat random fucking bullshit all the way through the goddamn video, that's a possibility for you. Luckily, I should feel okay today. I don't feel like fucking fantastic, like I can go and throw a rave party and that shit. Right. It kind of looks like we was doing side missions then. But I also want to do... Yeah, it kind of looks like we are just doing side missions here. So we've completed all these dungeons around here because there's no little gold chests. There's 4 dungeons, move out my way, 4 dungeons around here to actually complete. So, and which, I'm not going to lie, due to whatever that does, I don't know what that does. I think they're passive rewards. So I think these are abilities that add on to your character, basically, is what I think these are. Other than that, I'm not quite sure. So, it's one of them. So, but I hope everyone's having a good day. You all smell like shit, don't worry about it. Hey, of course you smell like shit. You see what comes out your arse? It's not much different from your mouth. It's a joke, people. Don't get it twisted like your knickers. What? Provoke. I feel like I'm meant to do these, like...
There are so many ways I can kill you.
It did something. Like, remove. So that's what I have to do, then. At these.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
Look, it's done something. It's changed. I don't feel like I did that. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, like toying.
Wait. Hello?
Why am I chained? Why have I got this chain on my arm? Oh, look. So now it's got its smoke, right? So if I...
There are so many ways I can kill you.
It doesn't seem to do it, but I'm chained.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
I don't know what I'm doing with that, but that's what I feel like I'm supposed to do. I don't know why I've got this chain on me now. I don't remember leveling up. See, these are like stuff that I can't... We never use it anyway. But we do use that.
The deeds are done, Tavish. You have no reason to regret now.
I didn't do this for you, you know.
Said I did, but you know better. Oh, who's Torpin to scowl at now? Can't imagine I'll rile him so. Oh, please, take the goose back to her nest. I'm going to stay a while longer and finish this last pint with Tavish. Just one more.
I don't blame you. Right, we're gonna leave that be for the time being. And we're gonna awkwardly make our way down here. That's what we're gonna do. So we're doing anything for like kind of XP, but we're not doing events. We're not like, so this is an event. We're not bothered about it. Like, I don't do out that seem to bother me or interact me. We just give loot. All of it kind of seems So the minute we're doing side missions and side bits, mainly want to do these because they give you passive stuff. So we're doing that. And then I mind if there's no side bits or bits that start to crop up in the game, we're going to move on to doing other stuff. And we're focusing on our life instead of some fucking else that don't even help us out at all.
I'm low on energy.
And basically in life, I'm not gonna lie, just do what you're good at, man. Just do what you're fucking good at. Alright, don't worry about what people think and that lot, mate. They're just jealous that they can't do it. That's all. Alright. Just make sure you're not the one that's jealous. Because I'm not jealous, I just get infuriated. There's the difference. Right, infuriated means that you're starting to piss me off. Right, being jealous means I need to go behind your back and start saying something. It's not really me, mate. I would quite happily do it to your face, but most people cry about it, so I've learned to stop doing that. Most people get a bit touchy and need to go and get another 5 mates to come and jump you.
I need more energy.
So, for me, I advise people away from stuff I know they shouldn't be doing. I will never try and drag anybody down to my level where I am, because I know how low it is to do. Mine's for an actual reason, mate. Mine's just not because I'm like, oh, mummy didn't love me. So mine's an actual reason, mate. And I don't go around making up fucking false stories either. The problem is, I don't really have a good memory. I say a lot of stuff as it is anyway, and trust me, I get to hear that shit same time as you, mate. Sometimes even I'm surprised, that's why I laugh. When you hear me say something and then laugh at it, that's because even I thought it was funny. Right. And for me, intimidation games, you're wasting your motherfucking time, mate. I've had them pulled on me so many motherfucking times, you'd be crying. Kind of looks like a bunny rabbit.
more energy.
Alright. And also I've noticed that everybody likes to get involved. You see, for me, I might look like I'm on my own, but trust me, there's probably about 17 people around me that's more likely going to stand up for me. And I'm going to tell that person that it doesn't matter, I'm trying to deal with it. Because I'm trying to learn a better formation of dealing with stuff than knocking your bitch ass out, or my bitch ass getting knocked out. Okay, it's a 50-50 thing, mate. We both entered the fight. One's going to win, one's going to lose. I already knew that. You see, with my generation, mate, it was never about being hard. It was always about being willing. Alright? We actually respected people that got knocked the fuck out, but still find a way to get back up and continue fighting. Those were the people that holded respect in my generation. Not some little bitch ass that needs about 16 friends around him holding his penis so he can feel hard. Go on. And like I say, I told my friends to shut shit. It's not worth it. Leave be. Dealing with it.
Elder Jana. A family of wasps has crept their way into a cave in the Highlands. The wasps are harmless enough, but the locals have written to me in a panic. To think such tiny creatures could sow sheer chaos with their coming. You are strong in the language of swarms. You know the rhythms of their dances. Go to the Highlands. Guide this brood from the cave and shepherd them home where they belong. Chieftain Rory.
Right. I don't call my friends.
I don't have enough
And I don't
energy.
call my real friends up either, because they're worse than I am. Okay. I don't know so much about life because I think all experience it. I ain't gonna lie. I found out what that thing is now. It's just a shit.
I need more time. I'm low on energy.
So, but I also know none of that's worth it. And because of what I went through, I learned how fucking valuable kids are, and that we should really be protecting them. But instead we're exposing them to fucking stupid YouTubers.
I need more time.
Ooh.
I need more energy.
Do you see my health evaporate? I did not pay attention. I nearly died there, man. Shit, the bad. I've not had to pay attention to my health for a long time.
Out of energy.
Ah, so. The reason why I'm kind of doing these now and all is because it prevents me from, you know, like, if I need to go in there for a side mission, I can just go in there, do that side mission, and then leave. I don't have to go and complete the dungeon, which is taking much longer when it comes to doing the campaigns or like that. So, that's why we're kind of doing this. So, we have 2 more dungeons to do up there, and then 1 this way. But we also have the side mission as well to go and pick up, so... I ain't seen it.
Low on energy.
Is that done? Alright, make our way over there then. Thinking this is like more of a cheat code that I'm doing, to be honest. So can I just put it down there? That's a shame. But in all fairness, not too bad.
Don't have enough energy.
The trees themselves seem to have restored the rain of this place. Long ago, Astaroth's demons ravaged the land and lived a bloody week. Astaroth is gone now, but his shadow persists. There are still things here, dark things that hunger. Only death of
I'm not ready yet.
Ba, 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 ba.
Over here! Help!
Transform, mate. Over here. Right, go. Then now. Level 50. I don't really know what that means other than we're level 50, but we're level 50. We've got 50 skill points.
I'm out of energy.
Alright, it takes a long time to level up now, man. Alright. Excellent.
I don't have enough energy. I'm not ready yet.
I knew I would have died, that big guy there, mate. I kept switching to him and it just kept locking onto every fucker else there, mate. Ah. We are inflicting a lot of damage now. So, cheat code.
Out of energy. I need more time.
I mean, I killed it, but I did not expect that. That is badass. Look at the damage. Wow. I'm a bot. I died twice there. The whole game I've just been doing this without an issue. Fuck you. You do too much damage. I have to pay attention to you now. I want my fucking French fries. It's your own. Ooh, bitches. said I had to be concerned. I didn't say I had to care. There is a difference.
Time to do that.
We need help. Alright. Job's a good one.
Time to do that.
Just gonna wait here for my health.
My bags are full.
Much thanks, friend. An equitable transaction. Fine indeed.
I even said to my mum today, because she was trying to challenge me with the law again, and I said to her, I says, Mum, no offence, right? How many times have I said something to you about the law and not just said it, but also proven it? And she looked so confused. Bless her. Hello. I mean, I'm happy about some of the stuff in the past and everything, but that's just shit in the past, man. And to be honest, my mum listened to my bullshit. You know what my dad did when I tried to tell him what he did? He ran away. And abandoned me. Yeah, my mum stood there and took it, and I gave her everything that I went through, mate, because of her. You know why? Because she never spared a moment to tell me what she went through. Because of me. So why should I spare her? I'm actually a lot of respect for her. I'm not gonna lie. Due to that. Honestly, I ain't even got a bad word to say to my mum ever again, to be honest. Not a bad word. Because there's nothing else left to say to her. But it's just, now it's time to heal and move on. Like I said to her, I says, look, Mum, see, if key is communication right? And we need to learn to move on. Don't you think I need to say whatever I need to say so I can use that key to move on? Because the problem is, I'm not going to lie to you, Mum. The fact is I feel like I've got a lot of shit that I need to tell you because of you, and what blah blah blah. I explained what I just explained now. Like, you never spared me a moment on what you went through because of me. So you can have what I went through because of you. Yeah? And my mum nodded and agreed, and I saw. And she did. You know, she sat there and took it. That's respect. In there. Now, I got no violence towards my mother, that's my mother. Yeah? If my mum smacked me, I wouldn't do out about that. I would let her smack me. My mum could smack me in the mouth and I'd stand there and take it. And ask her why she's done it. And if I think that reason is valid, I'll leave be. But now if I think that's disrespectful, I'm going to let her know. But I'm only going to talk to my mother. But I don't think I deserved a smack. I mean, you could have just spoke to me. Right?
Tavish is dead. Damned beasts. The goose won't be the same without him. And Nairn. They're why the goose stays open. Even during the hardest times. A respite from the darkness of this world.
And you see, that's respect. Don't get me wrong, I have raised my voice to my mum. But that's only with anger. I've said some nasty words to my mum. But they're only nasty words, I've never threatened. I hate you, I don't love you. Yeah, I mean, like stuff what I used to say when I was a kid. As I grew up, I told her what I thought was disrespectful and what I didn't like about that situation. I am not being horrible by setting boundaries. I might have been disrespectful on the way I put it. More, yep. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, probably 100% correct. There might be a little bit where it could not be, but I've never really been good with words, and I'm trying. Alright? But at least I can say I'm trying.
Oi! You got one! Ain't that a beaut? This will show that smug bastard. Wait a second. This looks nothing like Manning's. Why, that lying bastard. I bet he's been parading around a goat horn. I'm gonna kill him.
Those. Right. Well, that's the side mission's done. We'll go complete that crap. Make our way up here, because I wanna open this bit of the map and all. And this bit. And a few other bits. See what's around the proximities. Up here. I want to start opening one side of the map, and this is the map bit I'm picking up. Now that we're actually near an edge and most of it's full, we will be opening it up so I can see what's around the map. But we're also clearing these and on our way and any side missions that we come across, because it's not the main storyline, and who actually really gives a fuck, personally. These, I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be finding here or doing. I don't have a clue. I thought that there's 75 objects to find. This shouldn't be too hard, but apparently I was wrong. So, yep. And now we're off this way. As like most things where it's been like that amount of number, it's actually been quite convenient to come across. I think we're starting to come to the point as well where we might have to start learning how to actually do the upgrades. But that also kind of fucks me up for my whole strategy of what I've been doing all the way through the game. This means I'm going to have to start being concerned about attachments, equipment, blah blah blah. And what the skill base actually is. Because at the minute, gold doesn't seem to be holding up. So I might just have to go with the main colour and then start adding upgrades on. Because I ain't gonna lie, the ability, passive abilities actually seem to be doing more. So what I mean is, if I show you, if I try and show you, you see how it says plus 33 dexterity, plus 18 maximum life, all that. So you get more of them on there than what I do technically here. Look, see, and plus because it's a rare item, I get a bonus. Whereas on the gold, I just get the numbers. That's all I get. So I'd be better off now keeping that and start to try and figure out how this works. Yay! So I had a look, but I had no idea. I hope we've got enough cash to be able to. Oh, you're already dead there. Be able to. I think we might be a little bit short on cash, so we might have to try and figure that out at some point. So
I need more time.
oh, bitch. Yeah, I could play this game. Quite easy, you know. It'd just be like playing Balrog Gates. I do everything in the game. Why my mum does her best. Dead again, Ben. I know. I'm already at the fucking save. How did you know I was gonna die? I seen it about like 2 minutes ago. I just thought you might be able to get yourself out of it. That's why I ran kinda on the 30-second mark. My mum just be looking at me confused. Like. I just continue. It sounds like that. Brain holds on to a lot of negative. Negative version of my life has. I ain't gonna lie. I'm someone that just don't care. You know what I mean? I'll say what I say. Like it or lump it, sort of shit. To say something about it, more than welcome to. I mean, if I want speaking in the first place and using my freedom of expression, you should be able to talk. You know. you probably won't be in that predicament where you didn't like what I said. You know. Although I will admit that I don't have a choice about it. It's just shit comes out my mouth, mate. Trust me. Just depends where the fucking mind's at the time. Like I said, within life, mate, you could stick me in a fucking ocean full of sharks around me, and you could have one person there, and I would be more fucking threatened by the human being there than being in a fucking ocean full of great white sharks. Yeah? My priority would be keeping an eye on that human. I wouldn't even care about the sharks. Reason why? I don't trust humans, mate. We just all seem to be negative, trying to one-up each other, instead of just celebrating in any sort of area where a person can achieve. Yeah? Trust me, someone's going to be a lot more dedicated to do something good at than something they're not. So why don't we just leave them where they're good at? Because at least they'll have more dedication towards doing it. And get rid of the phonies while we're at it. Yeah, the people that actually fake being good when they're really not. See, the minute I was playing this on normal difficulty, but I haven't played these games, and you can check my channel. I mean, apparently I have in the past, but I don't remember. So I'm just going off my mum says, I think I can remember you playing it. Reminds me of Baldur's Gate, to be honest. Which is the game I did play as a child. Because it was pretty much the best from the console generation. PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 as well, it was fucking awesome on there. No, I think it was PS2 actually, Baldur's Gate came out. I think. Problem is, yeah, when it's so long ago, and you couldn't read in the first place, nor actually cared about any of that shit in the first place. Because when I was going to school, every day that you came in, you had to write your date and your name at the top of the page, even though your name was already on the page. And then you had a title. Then you had this, and then you had something else, and then you had something else. Fucking annoying. And for no reason. I mean, the date kind of made sense, because we had to write the whole date. We couldn't just write numbers.
I'm not ready yet.
And the thing is, there's no it doesn't there. Because I still can't spell fucking some days anyway. Right. Oh! Right. Fucking Thursday I always struggle on, because I don't know where the letters go. Saturday, I've never been sure. I spell Monday, Friday, Sunday. I think I can spell Tuesday. Can't spell Wednesday. Right. All the world really needs to remember is this country once owned 2/3 of this world. What have we really got to be scared of other than our president at the moment? I don't like him. I think he's a fucking nonce. Now he may not be a nonce, but I think he's a fucking nonce. And if you were in my area, my neighbourhood, and my catchment area, you'll know what you mean by a nonce and a fucking nonce. Yeah? A fucking nonce we don't like, but a nonce is probably a nonce. Like, he's a nonce, he is, bro. Come here, sweetheart. Right, but if we really want to make you fucking nonce, bro, They know that we're just technically meeting into dick. Right. And 9 times out of 10, look what we are. Complete difference. And that's usually just because I ain't gonna lie. Usually, within my area, we was very vocal people. I can go to an old school now, mate, and if he thinks he needs a slap in the face, he's probably gonna tell me that he's gonna slap me in the face, you see. And I would look at him, I would nod at him, and I'd ask why. And he'd tell me. Shit, he wouldn't even get 2 seconds of telling me. He'd just be grateful that I asked. That's what he would be. He'd just be grateful that I asked. Because now I've just gave him, you know, free will to say what he wants. He won't hold back at all. He told me exactly. He'd even say thank you. Probably stop me from getting punched. It's for the younger generation, need to learn what our elders taught us, but, you know, we don't do that. But ask. Majority of the time, I ain't gonna lie, due to my situation, it's a misunderstanding. And, you know, it's mainly trying to gain an understanding or a perception that I can't wrap my head around. And if I can't wrap my head around it, I was always taught that an idiot doesn't ask questions. Yeah. Only idiots don't ask questions, mate, because how else are you supposed to find out? Right? But because when I'm asking, most people are seeing that as me being confrontational, or some fucking bullshit half of the time. And I can be. I don't want to be, because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't prove anything. I mean, what does it prove? We have a fight, one wins and one loses, we move upon our way. Like, what does that prove in the long run? It doesn't prove anything. Other than you both have really small egos. Right. When I look in the past, and I generally think about all these men that generally had a reason to be fucking depressed and that one, and they marched on further than I did, with even more pain than I did. I mean, fucking hell, I just had a terrible childhood and a traumatic experience, and I've done with humanity to the point where I can't interact with it because of the temper that sometimes these motherfuckers interact. Like you know when you just want to punch someone in the face and you're quite happy to tell them that you want to punch them in the fucking face? Yeah. The only thing that's stopping me at that present time from punching you in the fucking face is the fact that I've said, I want to punch you in the face. Right? I'm not saying that I'm going to win, knock you clean out if I did punch you in the face and all this shit. I mean, I'm probably going to threaten you with all that shit, but, you know, saying and doing is two different things, but there is only one way to find out. Right? I mean, I'm stupid enough to do it, I just know everything else from doing it. So if I go and kick the living shit out of someone, I'm more likely to have to go to jail. So there's no need for that. It doesn't prove anything when I can try and communicate to you on a level that humanity should have learnt a long time ago. So, like with my ADHD, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't have the best reactions with stuff. I've got, and because of my trauma, I've only got a few actual emotions left. I've got anger, and I've got numbness. And then I have peace when there's a kid present. Absolute inner peace, mate. Just completely, all that shit that usually eats me up all the time, it's gone. Just gone. Right? Because there's no need for that child to go through all that animosity for a whole reason. That's the way I am. That's just literally why I am the way I am. That's what I went through as a child. So if we keep feeding the hate instead of the love, mate, what we're going to have left for our children? And the problem is like, I'm going to tell you now, mate, all this gay shit and all that crap, it's normal. It really is normal. Gay, lesbian, the man pretending to be a woman's not, because I've never watched any other animal pretend to be a different sex. But I have watched other animals participate in gay activities and lesbian activities. Would go to show that us as an animal species, because we are mammals that give birth to life, yeah, our child comes out alive, we do not lay an egg and sit on it for a while. We are mammals, okay, that we would more likely participate in the same activities as a human species. Alright, so I've never looked upon it as any different than that. Because I mean, like, what is the physical need?
An equitable transaction.
Now, I'm not saying because I've never watched another animal participate in, you know, fucking pretending to be the other sex, that it doesn't. Fucking, you know, animals don't wear clothes unless humans put it on them. And to be honest, mate, they're just fucking clothes.
Much thanks, friend.
I don't give a fuck what you wear. Just stop pretending. Simple as that, man. I don't give a fuck what you wear. Just stop pretending. Alright?
Fine indeed.
You can be a motherfucking man in a dress for all I give a shit. At the moment, as a man in a dress starts saying that he is female and identifies as a female, is now where you are lying. And that is the problem I have got. Even if you have transitioned into a female, you are still lying. You are a male that has transitioned into a female. You are not female. Okay? Now, I'm not saying it fucking discludes you for fit. Well, actually, yeah, it does. Basically, we'd have to have like a tranny sport because of this, which I think is another opportunity for a sport. You know, we've got female sports now, why not? I don't think a woman, well, a man that identifies as a woman or has transitioned into a woman should be able to go into fucking weightlifting. I mean, look what Eddie fucking did.
The lower city is closed to travelers. The father invites you to enjoy the city proper.
I can't do that here.
The lower city is closed to travelers. The father invites you to enjoy the city proper.
I don't understand what... Like, you're telling me one thing and then telling me the other. Like, it's closed to travellers, and then he invites me to explore the city more. Like, that's probably because of this. Well, that's then pointless to us. So what's along here then? Because a minute we're just exploring. We got no other bullshit that we're actually doing here. Because I want to reveal areas of the map, and so I can sort of see. Well, I mean, at the minute I'm right in a sticky situation, but hey ho. In real life, that is, so it's fine, I'm I was doing alright with finance, and then my dog messed me up, and I thought it was going to be our last Christmas. I still do, to be honest, so I'm glad that I've spent a lot on Christmas. It's usually we just technically have like a Sunday dinner with people. But this year I got a starter that we both had. I got, basically pushed the boat out. Now, I don't eat pudding, so I got Alfie pudding, but I didn't get meat one because, I don't eat puddings. I don't eat junk food that much. Well, don't get me wrong, I like some sweets now and then again, but compared to some people I've observed watching and eating, like my mum for a start, she loves her toffees. We're gonna put things inside of my bed. Even my mum was like, I used to say if you were sweets you could have found them straight away, because as a kid you never actually really ate sweets. You was more bothered about a bacon sarnie. Is that how I used to get you out of bed for Christmas? She did. Well, especially when Barry were there and all. Barry, do me a favour. What? Go and tell Ben his bacon's ready. His bacon. Right, he can't stay. His bacon's ready. Bacon's ready? Oh, shame. Get dressed downstairs. I got you out of your bed, didn't it? Oh, what are you on about, man? Bet you can eat that before you open your presents. And they just smile. Like I said to my mum when I was young, I says, Mum, I don't understand, right? We'll go to the pawn shop, yeah? And I'll ask for some crayons. And you'll say, you haven't got the money. And then at Christmas, I'll end up with all this stuff where you didn't have the money. Yeah? Which makes me feel bad now. So, yeah, but I saved up for that. I know, but you got to think about it, Mum. I was a child and I didn't know all that crap. I was looking at a load of shit that you didn't have the money for. As far as I was aware, because I was only asking for something at the pawn shop. I didn't get something. It's just both of my parents used to throw a bigger tantrum than what I could. Not my honest opinion. And instead of actually trying to solve the problem, they just made the tantrum more worse. Which made their tantrum more worse. Which made my tantrum. And you see, that was the issue. Because we were both throwing a tantrum. We were both getting nowhere.
I need more time.
And you see, that was kind of the problem. Other than that, no. To be honest. My dad used to do it all the time anyway. So like, he didn't just pin me up against wall by the throat, no. He pinned my older brother Mark, bless him, right, and by his throat as well. And the reason why I say bless him is because this poor kid was getting his ass kicked by me. Right? I didn't like him anyway. There's a valid reason why I didn't like him.
I need more time.
And if you know me, you probably know the reason why I don't like him. Only one thing that usually doesn't make me like him, well, I ain't gonna lie. The rest of it I can bypass. Unless you're going out there robbing people for you, like your goods and shit like that, mate. Now if that person robbed you, then eye for an eye. I mean, you shouldn't be robbing people in the first place. They've worked just as hard for stuff as you have. Alright, but failing that, they've had to go out to be able to get that. And you think it's fair for you to just go and take an object like that? And the first bit, the majority of the time, with the family, stuff like that, with someone that's got nothing in the first place. You know what I mean? Don't you think that's disrespect? And the problem is, the worst problem about it is, I'm not going to lie, you're going to rob someone that's got nothing like yourself. Yeah? So you know exactly what it's like. Instead of going and rob someone that could probably replace it in a matter of seconds. Like, what's that shit about? Like, and if you're doing stuff to people that's in the exact same boat as you ain't never ever getting out that boat. You're all gonna stay in that fucking boat for the rest of your life. I ain't gonna lie, mate. We're all in the same fucking boat, mate. So, if we don't learn to plug these fucking holes up, mate, we're all just gonna drown together. We're really just system. It's not fair. It doesn't work for people. Everybody is fucked. We've got intelligent people literally working at Tesco that could be curing cancer. You get where I'm coming from here. All because of a money system that seems to work really well to prevent the cure of cancer. Well, we'd love to cure cancer, but we lack the funding. I don't get it. As far as I can see, money's an excuse to not do something. That's all money is. I mean, majority of my life, I'd love to go to college, but I can't afford it. It's a great excuse not to do anything. I'd love to do my driving lessons. Can't afford it. See what I mean? And the one thing I've noticed with people, mate, no matter what they do, they're pretty much in the same situation no matter how much they try and better their life. You want a car so you can navigate around. Now you got to afford insurance, now you got to afford tax, now you got to afford petrol, now you do this. You're in a worse position than what you previously was without a fucking vehicle. And the worst bit is you got that to better your life. And how you know, maybe you're a good son and your mum may need to go to hospital. You know what I mean? No, it just makes no fucking sense to me, mate. It's like stupid. Dick. And the worst bit is I'm just picking out excuses when I was analysing my life to see where I could go until the point when I realised I just really can't deal with people that good anymore. And it is a lot better for me to just sit aside. You know. So, you know, if you want to pick on being a Christian and being a following Jesus Christ and believing in God and stuff like that, just remember, that's where I got most of my morals from. Yeah. Up to be it. And watching fucking Goku when I was a kid gave me most of mine. And Sharp as well. Sharp was more of a role model for me than my dad ever was. And what Sharp is it's about prisoners of war. I couldn't tell you everything about it because, well, I was a kid, so I hadn't watched it. Ginge did get me, but I think he got him to basically see where I got my morals and shit from and try and understand. And basically what he does is he stands up for his men. No, I ain't gonna lie. So for me, you couldn't give a shit. If you're a bad person, I don't think you should be able to serve. And to identify as a bad person, to me, is to harm upon an innocent. Yeah? You're going out there committing harm to innocents, mate. Why, as a person, right, if you can't shed mercy on a child, I need toilet, why should I, as a fully grown fucking adult, have to shed mercy upon you? Like, why? Explain to me upon that. If you can't keep your filthy hands off of a fucking kid and can't shed mercy on them and leave them fucking be, why should we shed mercy on you as a full-grown adult? And the problem is, I ain't gonna lie, if one man, right, I mean, you can look upon this anyway. I mean, to be honest, you could check my Facebook. There's a guy that believes in the wood chipper that I share quite a lot because I like him. I think his spirit towards these people is bob on right. I think it's correct. This man was down, went round and did stuff that actually needed to be done. And he's speaking about it and all, so man's got respect for him. Right, there's another guy, where his sister did, and he went and did the deed because nobody else wanted to. Once again, absolutely respect this motherfucker. Right, and these both are big tanks, mate, honestly. Right, big tanks, mate. So, do you know, if a nonce managed to beat them, I'd probably say leave that one off. Alright? Because these are big guys, man. I'm a scrawny motherfucker. But, like I'm saying, mate, if they can't shed mercy upon a kid, why as a fully grown adult should I have to shed mercy upon them? Explain to me. Because I don't understand. If I'm supposed to know better, and then we're just gonna let these motherfuckers get away with it. See, scrapping and that lot, I don't mind. You know, sometimes confrontations happen. You know, someone don't like someone else for some reason. They get an ego about them and feel like they can solve it. Sometimes they get their ass completely annihilated. How we doing, bitch? You know. But like I was saying, like back in my day, when I was growing up, it was never about being hard, it was about being willing. Yeah? Fucking I used to admire people that could constantly get beaten and get back up no matter what, mate. And still go for the next fight. Right? And these were mainly the people that was actually known just to be left the fuck alone, to be honest. Like, just leave them alone. Right? Like, they're not known to be hard or anything like that, mate. They're just known to be left alone. Just do that. I don't know which ones I want to upgrade, though. And some of these, like, not learnt yet, yeah, because you're not let me, you bastard. I got 2 on there. What does that do? How did I get 2 on there? I'm not asking questions. Let's go figure it out. What's it do? Oi, dickhead. I have a button to press. Oh, that's what it is. Well, that's it. Right, everything's just fucking completely dead. I'm good, man. I'm picking on pedos again, apparently. That's what my brain's gone to. It'll change eventually. It's a good point, though. You know what I mean? It's a good point. Right. Why, as a fully grown adult, should I have to shed mercy on a fully grown adult that can't shed mercy on a child? Why? It's a valid point, don't you think? I think it's a valid point. Like, because I don't understand, and I'm trying to get a level of understanding, and no matter how much I try, I can't. Because I'm trying to understand the court system, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. So I don't care about people robbing stuff as long as it's not from actual people. Like, if you're robbing from people, then yeah, I do think you should be prosecuted on that lot. But you know, if you've just walked into Tesco and you can't afford a fucking block of cheese because the system doesn't allow you to actually do that. Alf's just staring at me at the minute, bless him. I need to put his eye drop in, but I keep forgetting at the minute. I'm going to do it after this stream, because he's a fucker. Well, he's not a fucker, man. There's an object going near his eye, and he doesn't keep his eye open, and I need to wash my hands before I do all that shit, just to prevent anything that, like, if it is an infection or anything like that, to prevent any further infection or contamination around the eye. And I've even started doing a little bit of like lukewarm water so I can clean around his eye before I do it. So because of that, that's going to take a bit more. I'll probably be off for like 15 minutes. That's how you'll do. Kind of just want to finish this build. Voila. Up here. There's the fuck. Right, anyway. It's the normal stuff. I'm good. Yeah, I did ask. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think I'm just asking questions, like, on stuff that doesn't make sense to me. Because, I mean, that kid's gonna grow up, end up like my ex, more than likely. Right? Or, even worse, end up like some other's turn. You know? My ex is more like, I personally, I don't think she can control herself anymore. Like, with that situation. But she has kind of like just moved from one next, like, man to man. She stuck with this one though, for some reason, which is weird. Strange, but not my problem, you see. It's his. Like, sort of like, mate, if you thought I wanted her back, I'd have shook your hand for fucking keeping. Knowing that she's in a relationship, knows that she's not fucking bothered about me. All I think is, wow, I'm free. Because I don't want a relationship anyway, and no offence, I didn't want one where I just got you pregnant and went through fucking 2 years of absolute torture. Because as a man, I didn't know what else to do because of what we went through. Like, even when fucking she was giving birth, mate, like, fucking, I managed to go and get for a fag before the not before the ambulance, dumbass, after the ambulance got there to try and calm down my nerves. And then when I went upstairs to the ambulance, I went, well, I only went downstairs for a fag because you're here and you know what you're doing, don't you? And they looked at me and went, no. I was like, ah. So I've just left my missus basically fucking dying while she's giving birth, because as far as I'm aware, mate, birth is the closest experience to death that you can actually experience within life, unless it's actually dying. And the reason why is because the pain threshold is the brink of death. The only men that have experienced this are in war, to be honest. They're in war. They're the only men that have ever experienced the same as a woman giving birth. And trust me, they've experienced it mentally, physically. And their soul's probably burnt a bit and all. Right. What are you doing, game? I can't break that. Worth a shot.
I need more time.
So. Okay, just big ass open space. It's on the map now, though. Is it running through you? Honestly, don't give a shit about you. You're just an event. Ben's getting bored of this game because he's just running past enemies for objectives. Oh, you special. Problem is now I have to wait for the special armor because I'm getting my ass kicked all the time, so I'm waiting for like this all the time to be able to upgrade. So it's also like I know one of my mates, Sweet Cheeks, see him every now and again, ask him how he is and how his daughter is, but you can see he doesn't want to talk about the situation, so I leave it at that. You know, he tells me what I need to know. Like, she's alright, she seems to be doing better, bro, but I get it. And this is what I mean, mate. Humanity starts learning what's more important instead of catering towards spoiled little brats. We probably have the cure for cancer, we'd have the cure for alcoholism, we'd have the cure for Alzheimer's. It's the brain. It is scary. But, like I'm saying, if we put fucking money at the back of priorities, yeah, and start putting life at the fucking front of priority, we can get back on track with where humanity left from World War fucking II. I don't know how we've got so fucking driven off course, but Jesus Christ, literally, we've gone wrong. I mean, even in World War II, everybody shown kind acts of mercy on Christmas Day due to the fact that you all believed in Jesus Christ at one point in time. Tell me you've not gone off course. And it was a world war. We was all at fucking war. Right? Tell me I'm wrong. If you can tell me I'm wrong, then fair dues. But if you know I'm right, maybe everyone should start listening a bit more. And I won't steer you wrong. The thing is, since we're watching TV, I've been able to observe every part of you, every expression of you, every dialogue of you, every manipulation tactic of humanity. There's not anything I haven't seen or actually experienced within real life. The thing is Jesus never threatened us. It was the followers after he died. And you see why he had the backlash, okay? You want to blame Christians, yeah? Well, why did Christians back that shit? Who the fuck did you hang on a cross? And what, you expected us all to be quiet? We wasn't the one that threw the first stone. And we ain't the one that believes that you can stone a woman in public is acceptable. I do think she should be persecuted for what she's done, but that means just branded as a cheat. Right. So that if any bloke gets with you, they know that you could be fucking their best friend as well. Right? That's basically it. And the same for a bloke. Yeah? And what any other fucking sex in this world that you want to fucking have. I don't care, just do me a favour, shut the fuck up about it. No one cares. Do as you please, but do it in peace. If it's in any cruel nature, in any areas, to assert dominance over someone, then that's where you're going. Unless, like, you know, your dog's gone for you. Unfortunately, if your dog's gone for you, and you're the male, so I'm going to tell you now the dog's it's different. Okay, so now, if you have a male, they're going to want an alpha male, whoever's in that house, so that they can rule the roost. If you have a bitch, she's wants a top dog, the female in the house, because they want to be the top bitch. Once authority is set, now this will not be a problem. But if authority is not set, and boundaries are not set with the dog, right, then you will end up with repercussions of reoccurring instances. Okay? If your dog goes for you, I honestly do suggest going for your dog. Right? To show your dog. The dog will more likely back down and be submissive, therefore you don't have to go any further than that interaction. I mean, with my dog, I can just threaten him with a bat. That's how assertive I need to be. You know what I mean? With that, and he'll lie down and be submissive. Okay?
Carrying too much.
So there is no reason for me to do any physical force unless he's planning to walk out on a road, and the physical force is I've just grabbed him by the skin, picked him up and pulled him back onto the fucking curb. Right? The same as if my child walked out on the road and there was a car coming, I would fucking pull him back instantly. I don't care what area of his fucking body, clothing or item I've grabbed to get him off that fucking road, to get him on that curb, it will be fucking happening. Because I would much rather the injury be caused by me than that vehicle. And if the social services have a problem with that, I will do the same for you, but I'll let you get hit by the car and see what happens. Yeah? And then, maybe your thick-ass social services can understand why that may or may not have to occur.
Fine indeed.
Like, huh. You see why I fucking ragged my son off at road? Yeah, there's a reason I let you get hit by a car, because you can see the repercussions if a parent doesn't step in to be able to identify dangers, to be able to fucking have a prevention from that injury to happen. And unfortunately, the prevention would have to be manhandling my child to get him out the way of that fucking oncoming vehicle. Right? Because I don't know whether that driver's aware my child's in the fucking road, and nor do I have time to fucking consider it. Now, I can understand if there was no potential threat and he stepped out on the road and I just ranked him fucking back. There'd have been no need for that. That would have been out of hand. And that would have just been, you know, basically like
Where the
you sort of saw an
stars are
opportunity
in your
to be fucking horrible to something that's not needed. Alright. That's a bit shameful. I'm guessing we want these gems, and I'm guessing these are the gems that get me. So we can make a flawless grenade. Hit it right now. Have I got numbers here? Triangle. Crafted. But what does that take down though? That's the thing. I don't know what you're taking there. Because that didn't seem to do anything. Are you taking all my kit? I don't know what's going off here. Right, we're going to try and we'll do these. See, look, we can only make 2 of them. But we can't make any of these. Oh, because you're just individually having dust. Okay. Okay. That is. So we just want to save up for them then. Well, there's none that says 4 out of 4, so fuck you. Right. How do we attach gems? That's what we're figuring out. I don't know what it says. I know this is where we can add stuff on, but I think. Oh, what we're doing. I can do that, but I can't seem to do anything else. Awesome. Right. So I can only pick one. How do I add the gems? See, this is my issue. I don't fucking know. Alright, what temper stuff? I want mobility, movement speed. Yeah, that one. Awesome.
Use it well.
Fuck you. No, I don't want to do that. Weapon. I don't know what it does, we just added it on. I'm not getting these as much, and I'm not... Oh, fair fudge sticks. I need to just click the item instead of keep backing off. Why is there so much shit I don't care about? This is damage. I'm just gonna go with whatever that says. Oh, what it says, but it'll do. Alright, let's try and do this properly this time. Should we click on that? And then we click on that. And then that's already got one, so we get disappointed because of that. And then we click on that. Restore. Great. Wow. I know what. Does that say agility or does that say ability? It says agility, doesn't it? Rune escape. Oh shit. Not bothered. Just gonna go movement speed. Alright, that's
I'll
that
keep
bit
my
done.
forge hot. Return
No
soon.
There's
idea.
magic in all things. Let
Yeah.
me show you.
Right, so click you on, you, maybe? Does that add the gem? What did that do? That did nothing. Oh, what the fuck that did.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Will you explain what you're doing to me? Because I have no idea. See what the... What's that? Nightmare Dungeon. Oh, I don't care. I don't know what I just did, but it don't bother me. I just got rid of keys or some shit, that's what I did. How do I put this? All I want to know, man. Alright. I mean, these are things I've been getting, aren't they? Can I just keep spamming the same one, though? Right. I just met like one really overpowered blade that just instant kills everything. Is that how this works? Applied. So these are all applied, so you can.
Masterful work.
Shut up, you. I found out something. Although this is rather annoying. Ah, I can have two. Sucks. To replace. We'll go with you.
Bright
I don't
aura.
care about any of that.
Brighter soul.
Smell that?
Yeah, smell that shit.
Turmeric, ginger, saffron.
How do I add the gems on, right? Or whatever that thing is meant to be. This is doing my head in. The whole game, I don't know how to fill these empty fucking slots up. And they look like empty slots. I found out how to put an extra slot on, but I don't remember. Like, not a clue. Although we've got this pile of crap that we can do, so like click on them. We seem to be able to have two of them. By the looks of things, so if I click on you, oh, we can have one on there. Okay. Which is the slot thing there, that's what that is. But it doesn't... The problem is, it doesn't... No, because this one's got two on, so it's nothing to do with the slot, look.
My magics await your return.
How... do I do that again? The joys of not knowing what... See, these have got two on. I don't remember... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Are they just like added perks or some shit? I put any shit on you then? You already seem to be. Alchemist.
I can cure what ails you.
I need these. Are they? Salvage legendary. Like there's 100 of them. Alright, we'll leave that be. I think it was this what I did.
More there than I thought.
I wish I could read or have fucking idea what I'm doing. Right. That's not letting me do any of them there. I don't know what I did. Not gonna lie. I can do all these, but it doesn't seem to be any point on doing these. I don't even know what I'm putting on half of the time. I'm just sticking it on because it's easier. See that aftermath? I don't know what that is. We'll go max life. Oh, no. But I still don't know how to. I thought we'd be able to stick them gems on or something, but I don't know where I do that. Maybe this. No, because this is where I craft. See, I'm not gonna. I can add that on, but I don't know really what it does. It's an empty slot. Right.
Can't do that.
Like the main mission thing. That's like the only thing I can think now. Like, why I can't add anything is because of the main mission. Because there is something in the middle there. The same as like, no, not you. Fuck off. I went the wrong way. Pretend you didn't see it. You'll be fine. Still went the wrong way. Yeah. It was like this guy. He's missing 2.
What you need?
Those 2 fucking item things that are missing. Right. Was we over there? I was finishing that up before I come back. That was. Pick that through properly. I mean, it's just a dungeon, mate. This is no. Well, there is little bits like stuff. Like, nothing fantastic. But I need to sort my dog out first, so I'll be doing all that shit. Which funds and joys. Bless him. Problem is, I actually got to the guy drop this morning. Mainly because I was bad. Because I don't look terrible. Well, it does. Starting to think he's had a stroke, to be honest. In my honest opinion. I don't think the eye drops are doing anything because I think it's muscle. That's the problem. So, what am I doing here? Kind of is what it is at the minute. But he's happy, man. He's just sleeping all the time, chilling. He gets up for food. He's going to the toilet. He's coming for cuddles. You know, he's still being his normal self. He's just not his. Well, he is bonny as fuck. But, like, even one of my mates seen him in Tesco and offered me a lift back, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I haven't seen you for a while anyway, so just have to talk. See how it goes. Pretty well, actually. I've just decided that he's doing another job. Well, he's getting another job. He doesn't have to work as long as he has been doing. He gets 2 days off. He gets an extra £100 and that lot. Alright, get proud of him, mate. Right. I mean, I know his biggest reason why he's probably done it, but that's not for me to say. I just know there's a difference. Right. Right. So, when we come back, let's fast travel over here. We're going to find out which one we're doing. So, like, if it turns out that the act, if this is Act 3, we're not doing Act 3. But this one, if it's Act 2, then we'll do it. And it's Act 2. So, when we come back, we'll be doing that, because this one, look, strings one in there are poor of the on both crops, livestock. I went in the Blood Valley. I didn't find anything fucking over there, bro. Like, not a fucking single thing, because it's just here, mate. Chat shit. Put that mission on. Ah, there's a thing over there. We're doing this side mission and that. Because unfortunately that side mission's there. So we can just go there. Are you the small? See, not dropping it. Look, this is the Blood Valley, mate. It's not exactly hard to identify either. Look. It even says when you walk fucking in. These? Yep.
I need more time.
The fuck am I meant to be getting? I clear this whole place out. There's nothing here. Oh, there's stuff. Nothing. The fuck do you want me to do? Well, I'll kill it then. See? Just fuck all here. It's running around the outskirts and I'm just going up to the other stuff. Alright. You'd think, like, the fact that I need 75 of whatever I'm meant to be getting, which I don't know whether I'm meant to be getting. that it would
What's
actually
this?
be quite simple to find. Apparently I'll just unlock it. But as you can see, like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be getting this. It's just a riddle.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So, the f do you even want from this? There's nothing. In the Blue Valley, there's nothing in the Blue Valley. There's all these fucking wolf things all the time, then maggots, and then stupid flying things every now and again. There's nothing here. Let's see. This don't matter.
It's locked.
No shit. Nothing. I did have an attack on X, so I'll keep pressing that. See, no idea what this wants. They don't actually give me anything that's worth it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Not enough. So, that's kind of pointless. Right, fucking block nose. Right. So when we come back, we're going to be doing that. But I need to go sort my dog out, so